Back to the Scuf Showdown, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Chris Puckett, joined by Bioacid, who's calling in from Australia. Of course, the ACL Pro Australian Regional qualifiers are going down, as well as the New Zealand online qualifiers this weekend. Acid, who's casting those? Do you have any idea?
That'll be myself, of course, doing a lot of that alongside of two other casters here, which is Mikester94 and Dr. Curry.
Awesome, Dr. Curry. I love that kid on Twitter. So positive all the time. You got a good group of guys over there in Australia, but we have some fantastic players competing for us here in the North American Winter Invitational. Of course, Optic Gaming, they're coming into this match sitting at 5-6, Denial at 2-9, Optic's in 4th place, Denial in last at 8th. So they're looking to make some big moves tonight, trying to take out Optic, and they already did it in game number 1. But now it's time for S&D. Who do you want to kick this one off with?
Obviously the attacking side, and I want to see what Embos can do. Obviously after that second half we saw on that side of things for domination, he didn't do that well. Let's see if he can pick it up here in this S&D side of things, heading straight up into their spawn building and looking across there to fire.
I had Clayster on my screen for a moment, and guys, there's the new feature in the broadcaster mode. As you can see, it's basically a full-time orbital for us codcasters. Absolutely love it. Something that we've seen in Counter-Strike, and Clayster seems to have some orbitals of his own. Perfect grenade to pick up the kill top red.
You know, he put that exactly where the player was laying down. Now wallbanging there away, almost coming in contact with the sniper that was located inside there moments ago. Of course, Noxide, who was up there. Nade shot with that bomb, looking to perhaps try and push up towards that one of those bomb sites here for a moment, but Clayster watching out towards his top left there. Just keeping an eye, knows the shots going around. So it's currently a 2v3 left here in the round with Nade shot and Clayster up against Noxide, Twiz, and Fizz. Yeah,
Nade is trying to figure out where to put this bomb, as Clayster was just picked by Fizz's sniper. So Nade, 1-on-3, Noxide, Fizz, and Twiz all hunting for him. Shots going down, and it's going to be Twiz with a big start. Actually, Noxide finishing first round with 2 of the 4 kills. And this is Twiz in your final kill cam.
Sharing that love around for the team, apart from Flawless, who was sad enough to be the only one to get dropped from Denial that round. So a good start there for Denial.
Very good start to this match in general. They dominated domination on Strike Zone with 174 to 143. Now off to a 1-0 start. And let's jump on board with Noxide. He's been switching between the Vector, the MTAR, and he was pulling out a Remington. Now what is he doing? Some light machine gun action?
He's getting a Rambo on these guys right down the back, trying to hit that lumberyard shot. Did see a player's head rotating down around there, but gets picked up by Clayster though. Nice clean shooting from him to take it down. So now currently a 4v3, so Optic up by that one player, and making it now a 4v2 with Embos taking down Flawless in that background there. So Fizzer and Twiz need to do something here.
Twiz just got a big kill down bottom red. He had some hit markers a little bit earlier as he was firing on a player above him. You can see him there in the ghost cam. Can Twiz get the kill? No, he goes down. It's all up to Fizzerp in the 1-on-3. Nade shot, Bose, and Clayster all left alive for Optic.
Now, Fizzerp's pretty lucky here. While he does have that LMG, he also has the bomb, so doesn't have to go and recover that at any stage, which is lucky for him. One player to his right, though, didn't check that side before he jumped up out here past White. Sees a player there in the opening, goes to that nice clean shot, and picks it up. So now it's a 1v2. Not too sure if he saw someone up high, though, but surely they will check that bomb side here momentarily, Puckett, and they might be able to notice him. But a bit of distraction work at the door.
And we'll see what Fizz can do about this. There is a player behind him, one in front. And man, I love this new tool, but I'm wondering, should I keep it on throughout the whole scrim? Ladies and gentlemen, let me know on Twitter. Hit us up at Bioacid, at MLG Puckett. Who do you think is going to take this game? Fizzerp unable to find the bomb and can't get it down. It's going to be 1-1 heading into round number 3.
You know, it's so frustrating from a caster's point of view with that orbital being able to see the players the whole time. You're like, there's a guy right in front of you. Come on, just kill him.
Come on.
You didn't see him. It's just so frustrating from our side of things, and I'm sure for the viewers as well. You're just thinking, oh, how can they not notice that player there? But sadly, you do notice some things that the players don't sometimes. Ambos has pulled that sniper out once again. He's going up top. He's going to try and hit a player down that back lumberyard.
And will he see anybody back there? So far, no luck. If you look on the mini-map, you can see there is a player down to his left. Now turning on the orbital view, you can spot him. Will he connect with this grenade? Stun goes out as well, gets the hit markers, but no kill. In the meantime, Twiz was taken down at the start of this round, so it will be a 4-on-3 advantage for Optic, who is on the attacking side.
Close to going right now. 4-1 for his team. Nate Shot and Embos both with 1 kill. Apparently, so for Scumpy, however, 0-2 right now. Does have 2 assists to his name, though, so keep that in mind. I'll be able to do something with that. Clay. So now pushing up here on red and being a bit of a daredevil there, going for that jump out in the open. Not really noticing him, however, so he's going, nice shots back there in Lumberyard, taking down Knockside as well. Knowing Nate Shot now to push up and plant this bomb here at 8.
And look at the shots through the wall by both teams. It's Clay finishing the kill, protecting Nade's shot and getting the round. Clayster just catching fire in that round. We saw at least 3 as he is now 6-1.
Great round indeed for Clayster, especially that wallbang there. They were trying to be tricky and get Nade Shot, who was playing that bomb, but Embos was also putting some shots in from the opposite side. The player in there had nowhere to go. There's a great round there for Optic here. It's 2-1 right now. Optic's up just by +1. Denial back on this attack once again. Flawless also having a bit of a rough start here, 0-3.
Yeah, let's jump on board with Flawless and see what's going wrong for their AR player. Of course, he's been sticking with the Remington as he usually does. And he's going to find a player straight ahead of him, waits for it, and gets the pick. No hit markers, more hit markers. Can he finish? That player somehow surviving through the 5 shots. Top red.
And we'll see now. He's going to try and take him out that nade, cooking it to perfection perhaps, but not finding him. Double nade up now and doesn't pick it up. Fizz, however, will pick up Embos. So now it's 4v3 left here in the round. Of course, Embo's the first player to drop. Still 3 up there for Optic. So, still plenty of players alive. And Flawless has decided to push right back. He's not going to be doing much right now. Twiz in the mid-tracks outside of White. You got Fizzup, who actually pushed into fire, would seem up there as well. He's decided to come back now and just hunt down this Lumberyard side of things and check to see if perhaps Twiz can pull up here or B and get that bomb down.
So Fizzer trying to come out from the blitz spawn, and he is going to spot 2 players, 1 to his left. Shots going down, won't be able to get the kill. Switch it over now to our bomb carrier. Let's see what Twiz is up to. Also in that same spot that Fizzerp was just cleaned up. Knockside making the call out that there are enemies nearby, and Twiz is going to find some action right on the other side of this wall as he gets a knife to the chest. It's up to Knockside and Flawless. The clock against them, just 3 seconds left, and a smart move by Nade Shot to just tuck tail and run away.
Smart play indeed. One up against 2, and 2 of his teammates just died in a 2-second gap. So you did have to be careful there. He did notice that Denial were hunting for him straight away as that round ended, and just hear from Scumpy straight to the knife on Twiz. Didn't notice the player behind him, sadly, and died straight after that knife. But still, great round there for Optic. Up by 2 now, 3-1 the scoreboard. Of course, Denial stopping that series after picking up the domination win on Strike Zone. So here, once again, we'll see Optic now on the attack. And
can we watch Clay again? I got to see why this man is 6-2 so far. We've played 4 rounds, only 2 deaths, 6 kills across that time period. And he is playing pretty darn aggressive. And actually, it looks like Scumpy is going to lead the charge through the middle.
Scump did go out there pretty quickly to slow it down just a little bit now. Nade Shot has actually pushed out further than them all. Up goes those highs, nated to red once again. But that time, no takers on anyone up there. As again, I've got that orbital turned on, and it's just so sad to see. You're like, oh, you just shoot that guy so easily.
Right.
But here, Clayster's going to pull that nade, try and cook it up, and inside the trophy.
I like the big shot idea there. He spots the trophy, tries to bank it off the wall in case there's a player hiding to his left. No hit markers yet, but he does know there is someone gotta be in there. Finally finds it, unfortunately taken out before he has a chance to shoot back. Let's jump on board with Scumpy for a bit.
Scump 2-3 right now and still hasn't moved that much since the start of the round. Still on their side of the tracks. His teammate of Embo's actually this time has put that bomb down at A, just in the midst of all that. So the timer has now reset down from that 45, and away it would go. Optic now just have to defend for that time and keep Denial away to pick up another round here. He's in a bit of a firefight, gets taken down over by Knockside. So now Nade Shot and Scumpy in a 2v3 with that bomb, 25 seconds thereabouts, still down.
And Scumpy will finish off his kill. 22 seconds for Denial to get the defuse, and there is a player on it. Will Scumpy spot him? Yes, he does. Quick headshot will secure the round as Nade Shot picks up the final kill on Flawless. Here it is one more time. Actually, I believe it's Twiz that Nade Shot hits this headshot on. It's Flaw. Back pocket. There we go. Way off Bioacid. All right. Round number 6. Who's got this one? Can Denial win an offense?
I think Denial is starting to feel a bit of pressure here, and that's why what just happened. We saw 2 rounds in a row. They're going in favor of Optic. Obviously, they did get lucky with one of those rounds with Nade Shot just tucking tail running away, as you said. But Denial with Fizzip, I'm here, just seeing what he can do. He's going to shut that downstairs blue room door straight away, which is a smart play indeed. And now just cook some nades up and try and find some players, testing the waters, so to speak. But not getting any hit markers here, so they're sort of thinking, let's slow these things down just a little bit, guys, and try and pick up a few players before we make a push.
And Fizz thinks he spots a player, does see him, hits him with the grenade, but no kill. At the same time, Noxide was picked off, so it's going to be up to Twiz and Flawless in the 2v4.
Oh, Flawless right back in container yard, gets taken out by Clayster with that sniper. So Twiz now by, and then Clayster, the two-piece to finish off the round. Very nice indeed. Should see both kills here. Just wait for it in the kill cam.
And yeah, here he is with the snipe. Beautiful.
Only show the one, but he just picked up Flawless in the back of the container yard moments beforehand as well. So a great round indeed there for Optic. They need one more to tie the series up at 1 apiece.
Clayster's going for that 10 kills as well. Can he drop the double digits? We're going to see what he does at the start, sticking with that Remington as Nadeshot will lead the charge with the bomb for Optic here entering into round number 7.
Just note Clayster's pockets are actually full to the top right there with that brim. 2 nades, 2 concussions as well. He's going to do his best to find anyone he can. Out they go, left and right, followed by some nades quickly afterwards, and he decides to throw that up high there. Just inside of 5, doesn't find no one, no. Outside the left-hand side as well. Still no players out there to pick up with those ones. But looking down the score here, we got Nadeshot. Bomb in hand, trying to be a bit sneaky here, Puckett, by coming in from underground with his teammates.
You can see that escort side. Nadeshot was spotted, it looks like, by the player behind the train directly in front of Clayster, and he was just taken down. Clay will answer back, but it looks like Clay in a 1-on-2. Noxide and Twiz left alive for Denial. Everyone else from Optic wiped out just around the same time. It's not going to be easy road here for Clayster.
It won't be, but if anyone's going to be able to do it right now from this S&D on Fate that we're seeing, it's going to have to be Clay. With that 10-3 right now on the hunt for the players, I'm just going to turn Orbital back on for myself. You got both players up here in front of him. One just there at B, one to his left, one to his right. Ooh, doesn't see the corner poke. That's going to cost him. So now 5-2, Denial pick up another round here, but they've got to get 4 more in a row, Puckett, before Optic pick up that one.
Absolutely. So another solid finish here from Twiz. Their 2 round wins. He's had both of their round-ending kill cams, but Fizzerp, top of the leaderboard, 5-5 for Denial. Denial now on the attacking round. They've struggled on offense. Can they win this one to stay in it? They will absolutely need to either outslay their opponents or get the bomb down at A. I can't see them getting all the way back to B, especially with Clayster playing as well as he is.
As Clayster up on top inside of red there. Over to the attacking team, I'll go though. We're still on board with him just for the moment. Noxide pushing him straight through mid here. Shots go down the back in mid. He'll find one on Embo's. Nadeshot getting dropped there as well. I believe that was Fizzip who took him down. But right there, a trade-off. Scumpy picks up Fizzip. Twiz taking out Scumpy as well with Clayster on Twiz. So a massive trade-off there. Puckett now Clayster's in a 1v2 once again.
Yeah, and I just showed you where the opponents were for Clayster in that orbital view. You got one at A, the bomb going down. Clayster, does he see it? He's going to check it. Doesn't see anything. Hears it, though. Now makes it a 1-on-1. Clay, he started it in a 3-on-1. Makes it all but Noxide, but Noxide is going to finish out the round. Solid play as he won his first gun battle with the first sprint charge, and will finish Clay from the train tracks.
Great work there by Noxide to stay alive long enough, of course, to be able to pick up that round. Oh, 2 rounds in a row now. Trying to get 3 more to pick up this S&D and then, of course, increase their series score lead. Just remember, ladies and gentlemen, that the winner of this matchup in the overall series, the community will vote for an MVP. So it's up to you guys. Be sure to tweet at MLG with hashtag MLG and the player's name. Of course, the overall MVP will win a one-of-a-kind Scuf game controller brought to you by Scuf Gaming. And
I like where Fizzerp is getting set up here. I don't think we've seen him go this high yet in this game, and he is going to be on the 3rd story. Has 100 bullets in this clip to work with as well, and there's his first blood.
Great work there by Fizzle with that massive gun doing a lot of damage. You got Embos has been dropped now. Nadeshot, Scumpy, and Clayster still alive, and Clayster's still going large with that 12-5. His teammates, of course, you got Scumpy 6-5, and then 3-3 there for Nadeshot right now. Clayster once again, he's going to judge fate and test it. One player right in the back in Lumberyard, however. Taking him out was Twiz, who was right back there. So in a moment's time, it was a 4v2, now a 3v2, with Twiz, Noxide, and Flawless up against Nadeshot and Scump here. Need to do some magic. Oh, Nade by himself here, Puckett.
All up to Nade. Twiz and Flawless left alive after that kill on Fizzer. So Nade getting pegged, and he will get cleaned up. Look at this run from Denial. They were down 5-1. That is 3 straight rounds. Not going down without a fight. And could they do this? We saw Optic fold to Complexity back at the Full Sail Invitational, but that was back in Black Ops 2. Do not want to see it happen again here in Call of Duty Ghost.
No, you don't. You just got to think to yourself, hopefully in the Optics team chat right now, they're still keeping composed. Because, you know, after losing 3 rounds in a row and only needing 1 round that entire time, it does start getting to you. And it can cause a bit of damage if someone's being a bit too aggressive or, you know, causing problems for the team. They're just got to stay composed and try and work this one out. They just need to let the time run down a little bit and then work their magic. So Twiz with that bomb right now, putting some shots up top. Red there, but not finding anyone. First part of the 30 seconds gone here, Puckett. Still no one gone from the round.
Yeah, Denial's playing this one very cautiously. They do know there are players top red. The question is, where is everyone else? Twiz trying to get aggressive here, pushing up on the mid tracks. There is a player pushing with him as well. It looks like that player is going to be Mr. Flawless. And Flawless is going to watch the mid as it's going to be Twiz trying to push the red, but at the same time, they're going to drop Fizz and Noxide as Optic now in a 4-on-2. Great advantage here with just 30 seconds left, and they have the bomb carrier pinned.
Yeah, Twiz trying to get inside of that red building there. He's called back up for his teammate from Flawless. They both push at the same time now. Shooting every which way. Twiz picks up Scuf. Clayster takes down Flawless. Twiz now by himself in a 1v3 at the back. There comes a shot from Clayster with the scope.
You can't get past Clay when he's got this snipe on you. Take a look at this. Both players spot each other. Twiz gets out, gets the reload, comes back, and Clay is not going to miss that shot. You challenge, you lose. Clayster 14-6, and an epic performance here on Freight.
Exactly. Big game there for Clayster. Optic now timing the series up at 1 apiece here. So next up, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be heading into some Blitz on Octane. Of course, we will be seeing a 4th game type that will have to come out. That's going to be Domination on Octane as well. And then if, as I mentioned earlier, the 5th game mode will be S&D, and it's, of course, on Octane for that 3rd and final time if it comes down to that Puckett. So far, a great series from these both teams, but I think Blitz might be sort of the decider at this point in time.
All right, well, let us know once again, guys, who do you think is the MVP so far? Want to know who deserves the Scuf hybrid for their MVP controller after this match? It's 1-1 after 2 games. Game number 3, Octane Blitz, is coming up when we return.